Hello guys, welcome to another episode of What's New the Update. Today we'll start with the core. Fix an issue where players were unable to exit from the passenger seat unless in the initial seat they occupied. Optimization to load the systems for textures to avoid crashes if some is loaded before it is needed. UK add-on audio updates. The following DLC have received an update due to the internal change for audio for the game. There were no changes in-game unless outlined in the other sections below. We wanted to inform you that you may see an update from the following DLCs with no noted changes. 805, 86, 220, East Coast Road Remastered, 313, Quick Western Express Remastered, 807, HST Farewell Pack, Manchester Airport Commute, Medway Valley, Riviera Line, 171377, 142, Trent Valley Milton Keynes Crew, Preston, which is Elliot, Birmingham Crew, and Cross Country 170. So let's start with the 90, because that has actually finally been fixed. Thank God. So I will be doing a stream on this. Added new audio for wipers. Let's have a look at that. That's nice audio. Updated audio for truck and run sounds, blower sounds, HVAC, cab occlusion, along with refinements to mine sounds throughout the train. Improved DSD behaviour across all input methods, so let's have a look at that. It still sounds crap, the AWS. All line deliveries should now spawn correctly in Freerun. Throttle no longer jerks when emergency brake is applied. Parking brakes can no longer be engaged/released while moving. ETH cables no longer incorrectly connect when running in tandem. Which I think this is a tandem. Yes. So you see there's no ETH cables. Nice. Corrected the ladder animation at cab entries. Let's have a look at that. Oh no, we are in neutral. There we go. Updated incorrect AWS behaviour. Update physics throughout the train to ensure correct behaviour. Updated speed set functionality so the train doesn't accelerate indefinitely. Let me just get it set up and everything get going. Get that one. This fastest one can go. Yep. Fixed physics issues around AWS, TPWS, DSD systems. Fixed issue where running of flange sounds stop playing when adjusting the throttle. Oh yeah. Nice. Fixed issue where loco would not require throttle reset after DSD intervention. Fixed gaps where appearing in the back wall of the Class 90 cab. Fixed brake release behaviour so brakes no longer release automatically when coming to a stand. Fixed incorrect references in fault system. Moved the correct orange OTDR box on Freightliner cab variants. Various localization of those throughout the room. It's part of break on. No. So that's pretty much everything with the 90. It's nice to see it's finally getting fixed. So now at least I can do the journeys and the scenarios and finish off my rail tour. All these headphones. Headphones sound lovely. I just want to make sure the nice highly connected shot with the zero. Yeah, the scoring's working as it should. That's 145. Added full brake and upgrade warning stickers up here and brake was small. Let's get it up. Look. I want that. I'll set that one moving spins. No. Okay, we go anyway. Add a new FT notified pages and contrast control beam up destination. On the ability to disable flip LEDs. Added kind of MVB verbal this message. I need permanent brake out stickers out here when I'm running spawns with the second brake.
Störung. Störung.
As the data great rates condition is sensitive as always being correctly. Missing machinery and audio and board windows are open.
Zugbeeinflussung.
That's a
Zugbeeinflussung.
new
Störung.
voice.
Störung. Störung.
That's a new voice now.
AFB. AFB. AFB.
Sehr geehrte Reisende, herzlich willkommen im Zug E50 nach Oschatz. Wir wünschen Ihnen eine angenehme Reise. Nächste Station Dresden-Mitte. Ausstieg in Fahrtrichtung links.
Zugbeeinflussung. SIFA. SIFA, SIFA,
No, aber right. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah. Repeated rapid brake applications trigger driver assist warning, expert mode only. Updated cab alert sounds with new samples that sound great. Updated final stop location for DGS 99766 to prevent out of bounds collision. Should have been done ages ago, let's be honest. Fixed warn end sound of plane and improved Doppler and spatialization.
SIFA,
Türfreigabe, Türfreigabe, Türfreigabe.
Fixed regressions affecting rolling sound and cab ambience. Fixed missing IS audio on Smeggers angle clocks. Fixed load logic for DGS 95607. So the train spawns with realistic weight under 800 tons. Fixed service spawning on an electrified track. Fixed multiple AI SPAD issues including GAG 41345, S131708, EZ 45300. Fixed duplicate or incorrect service names. Fixed unreachable score criteria in scenarios A and C, which I'm on now. Fixed incorrect AI pathing and missing end service modes. Fixed AI SPAD on DGS 99766 spawn. Fixed Astra plane of Ablok done close to. We need to apply some fixed incorrect train data entry and experts have been delivered. VMS now shows 100.
Sehr geehrte Reisende, herzlich willkommen.
Well, that's annoying. Who shot that? Fixed signals call in interesting developments. I don't think this is going to give us much score to be fixed signals call in interesting developments. So there's in the correct cab rather. Fixed battery voltage needle behaviour in both plane controlled in the United States. Fixed PZB behaviour including 1000 Hz indicated timing, acknowledge all damage restricted mode callouts. Fixed LZB proofing restore light behaviour when isolated. Fixed PZB input delay differences between push pull actions. Fixed malfunction selection not updated on the WD page. Removed scenario for trigger view tutorials.
SIFA, SIFA,
86-2 Mark IIF coaches. Adding rail driver support for all Class 86-2 livery variants. Improved text optimization to improve performance and stability for loco. Improved driving experience to be more consistent and accurate to real world. Lovely. Improved visuals and lighting for glass and wheel blur along with long distance visibility improvements.
SIFA,
Plus night upon not too stopped. Made instrument lights visible during the day. Headlights and mark lights are now brighter. Correctly the outside open 86-2. Update the RVD for Flavor. Fixed wiper animation for Class 8 6-2. Fixed the brake selector selection of being labelled wrong. Fixed an issue with Mark II FSR appearing in the scenario design of custom areas. Various updated slew loading sections. Now I am going to have to look at this one, so I'll fully stop here.
Transbremsung. Störung.
Türfreigabe. Türfreigabe. Türfreigabe.
Störung. Störung.
So let me just save this and then we'll go to Blackpool branches because this is a big thing we need to see. And we're going to spawn at Preston. Just the blurb here says, Just Trains have added a new Blackpool timetable alongside the improvements for this patch. Seeing rolling stock on the Blackpool to Euston services switched out for more accurate stock including with Preston to Crewe and Preston to Carlisle lines. Additionally, loco changes now feature at Preston for services changing from electric to diesel in Class 47-3s can now be driven on freight services. So that's got a Blackpool branches. Where is it? It is a good route. I love that route. There she is. So you can see we've now got two timetables. It's a new timetable spawning at Preston. Added new service mode timetable to route, which we've just seen. Added new road vehicles across the route, removing the updated models. Added grass to fields across the route. And let me move my phone. That was awesome.
Calling at Blackpool North. Only.
There we go. And it's 87 of that. Oh, that's sick. Added crops to various fields across the route. Added missing player collision wall at Kirkland and Western Station Bridge. Added collisions to road crossings and footpaths across the route to locations the player can access, meaning the player will now not walk through them, but over them. Added missing crop field at Wheaton Curve. Added West Coast mainline crew to Preston route. Added announcements at Blackpool North Station and Preston, which we just heard. Added new traffic on M55 motorway at Wheaton. Addition of new service mode to incorporate the newest stock from Preston Carlisle. Addition of ambient audio and announcement changes. Improved footstep audio to roads, path and crossings and label access road route. Move out of boundaries to the Buxton Burnmaze branch to beyond Jameson Road Bridge. Correct audio applied to roads, crossing and footpaths across the route. Update desto boarding at destinations for Preston. Added localisation throughout the route. Fix an issue where the red signal is well to wait for the station just to get back and off. So let's go to Preston Carlisle. route system. No. Anyway, West Coast Main Line Preston to Cologne. I did rail scheme to the route. Yes, awesome, epic. Ah, so that's how route up works. There's that train that's just left. I need rail driver support for all divisions of the Class 87. Optimises texture setup to save memory usage on the route. Adjustments to headlights and marker lights brightness for Class 87. Instrument lights on the Class 87 are now visible during the day. Improved substitution for Mark 2A, Mark 3A, 47-4 Mark. RA services, including the broken service, should now have passengers on broken down scenario. Foreman should now be hidden correctly when the player returns on correct collection scenario. Passengers should now enter Carlisle station correctly. Updated localization throughout the route. Update the collision on bus 87 so you can access brake controls correctly. Update in the city line so it is now correct. Route headlight intensity on the bus 87. Fix lighting on Mark 3 coaches so it is now windy light. Fix the suspension sound like the Mark 3s. Fix the custom liveries not being available in the motion designer. Fix the wiper stopping animation near the player, bus 87. Fix the FFA and FGA wagons, given excessive rebound and braking or shut off. Fix the FFA wagons building and spinning. Fix the passenger spoiling onto the car at Cologne. Fix several broadboards and edges on T leadership areas. Remove the telegraph plates within a bridge and the strip. What I'm going to do. That's how you route up the voyage. West Coast Main Line South Euston to Milton Keynes. I need a route on it. Updated route up at Milton Keynes allow players to transition to West Coast Main Line Track Valley from the footbridge. Adjusted platform settings at Leighton Buzzard and Harrow Willstone to ensure the NPCs disembark smoothly. Fixed an issue at Leighton Buzzard so passengers now walk away from the train move to station exit instead of standing still. Passengers now spawn and aggregate with correctly when starting from Houston. Ferry localization, swap route. Midway Valley Line, Tunbridge to Strood. PC and Xbox only. So if you're on PlayStation, fuck you. Because it's broken again.
Platform 4, order 10, 11, service to Bristol Thameslink. Calling at Preston.
There we go, she's waiting to.
Wolverhampton, Birmingham Euston, Cheltenham Spa, Gloucester, Bristol Parkway, and
Oh, fuck me a bit. Oh, wow. So yeah, this is PC and Xbox only for the broken PlayStation. Added a rare new rainbow weather feature, including a guaranteed appearance in the looking for trouble scenario. Added a new dispatcher game mode at Tunbridge Station. Added interiors to remaining signal boxes, East Farley, Alresford and Snobble. Maidstone West signal box is now accessible. Track diagrams added to all signal box interiors. Added Rochester Bridge feature, lighting, seasonal heroes, new signage, pedestrian caution audio, fictional mail branding, animated pedestrians, and telegraph claiming. But they haven't added the realistic sound that it makes there. Added missing Gillingham signal weather positions and room. Improved route visuals including tunnels, terrain sleepers, line-side fencing, flats in Maidstone West and Rochester Stew Station line. Updated to audio throughout the route including air below, brake hiss, flange, gearbox, traction modes, transformer and VVVF. Fixed floating track, terrain spikes, clipping issues, collision problems, NPC pathing and collectible completion. Corrected Tunbridge West Junction line speeds and level crossing submarine localisation. Updated Class 375-3 and 375-6 regarding no interlock lights and missing Bowley audio. Fixing issues so that all collectibles can now be collected. Various localisation updates for the route. Note, we have identified that the Medway Valley line updates will have caused a re-emergence of the PS5 audio reviews, so in order to help prevent these impacting players on the platform, we have helped with release for PS5 whilst our teams continue to work to address this in an upcoming patch. So this is the HST pack. HST Farewell Pack PC and Generation 9 only. Is that wrestling kill? Added unbranded Mark III coaches and improved naming clarity information designer. Added region tags enabling custom liveries to appear in the GWE timetable. Added rail drive support for the farewell to HSTs. Added checks to ensure wiper state loads correctly when resuming your save. Epilogue scenario no longer requires GWE installed. Open day scenario fully playable, safety system is enabled. It was anyway, because I've done it. Improved level of detail behaviour to prevent local texture from threat distance. Improved horn volume and interior inclusion for class 43 and Mark 3 coaches. Fixed missing outer fucking hell. Someone's a bit horny. Improved horn volume and interior inclusion for class 43 and Mark 3 coaches. Fixed missing outer ring and Ferris wheel meshing together basically. Fixed safety systems triggering button caps after switching. Fixed AI incorrectly using night lights during daytime. Obeyed RVDs. Well, found down. New rail vehicle class line and livery ID tags with rerun. Class 43 now quickly spawns in free row. Corrected horn occlusion zone. Interior cab audio behaves properly on class 43. Restored missing front coupler EOTD track joint and flash audio in the class 43. Updated menu thumbnail for 43185 to show the correct run. Fixed missing audio on fuel cap interaction with class 43. Corrected texture issue in livery design for the Mark 1 barrier coach. Fixed missing back end liveries and names, so the BR1 barrier coach now appears correct information designer. Fixed captain behaviour so now connects to HST class for the power class. By the Mark 1 barrier coach, fixed an issue where the Mark 1 barrier coach was floating above rails. Various localization premise. Midland Mainline lesson 9. Update station directory to incorrectly include cross-country destinations. Implement new suspension physics, improving visible coach movement and feel and ride feel on the EMT class 1-3. Implemented and refined suspension physics, improving ride quality and vehicle movement on the EMT class 158. Update timetable to reference new. Really? Let's have a look at that. People make one. Midland Main Line. There it is. Well, there's no reference to the 20 here. What are you on about? I don't know what it's on about then. Yeah, nuclear's there, but there's not. Well, okay, fair enough. Whatever. Riviera Line. Fixed an issue causing the 6P train causing the game to crash. Updated signalling logic on signal DM2I at Tynemouth to allow missive entry into the platforms. HST farewell tour power cars now selectable on Riviera. Manchester Airport commuter. Fixed missing Liverpool Line Street announcement. Slade Lane Junction fully rebuilt and corrected. Fixed poorly laid junctions. Missing points and ensuring smooth running on the down fast. Fixed floating position light signal at Stockport Viaduct. On-site depot signalling update, including a corrected exit GPL signal, so Shanty moves can now be routed correctly. Various localization script updates, anyway. Shanty Valley, Milton Creek. All chapters in rail journeys for West Coast Mail and Trent Valley should now be displayed as service correctly with no blank entries. It didn't anyway. Optimization improvements for materials and textures into class 807. Removed 1A40 from reduced timetables in Trent Valley under class 807 services. West Coast Main Line Birmingham to Cleveland. Fixed various localization updates about the route. Class 802 fixed an issue where the door sounds weren't playing with the correct places. Cross Country Voyager added announcements for Class 220 when approaching Terminal Station. Scott Rail 380 reduced braking performance based on likely back to better much behaviour. Class 31 updated tank control scenario, so the scenario now ends after cutting into the train, moving the unnecessary detour to staging yard. East Coast Main Line updated the power control notches on the LNER Class 801. The only position 1 remains a notched power step and the rest of the notches are switched positions. Southern BR 171 377 connected the vigilance pedal button to correctly input on the gamepad. Engineering Express fixed the date cord for the controls now displayed correctly. West Somerset fixed an issue that prevented the wipers from cleaning /9. 805 vigilance penalty brake now stays applied until the train stops. Fixed an issue so the vigilance system could not be set before the train was stopped. Stuttgart Wittenberg and Capricorn now correctly control Expert 145 and 101 Expert. Update to ensure 111 control remains fully functional. And that is, as they say, it's RB PCB Rail. Coming soon, we'll have a stream on the night you can see soon. Oh, and by the way, the GP60 is coming 26th. So have fun and see you later.